What is up, Cahir Club, and a warm welcome back to another CahirLIVE live stream. How goes it? I hope everybody's had a wonderful week so far. We are at Wednesday. We're at the midpoint of the week. Why is the music so quiet today? I don't like that. I don't like how quiet it is. Yes, hello Brugger, hello Eamon, hello Nintendo Haku. How goes it? I hope you've all been well. I hope you've all been well. But yes, today we are playing Pokemon Legends Arceus. This is actually my first revisit to the game since it released. I kept thinking, wow, it's so stupid that I haven't replayed Legends Arceus since it released. And now, after the announcement of the next Legends game, it's finally time to return to Legends Arceus. Yeah, no, I haven't played this on YouTube. At all, actually, as far as I'm aware. The only time I played Legends Arceus was on Twitch. So this is technically new for the channel, so do all sit back and enjoy this, but we're not just playing Legends Arceus. Oh, hello Rob, how goes it? I hope your week has been going well so far. There's a twist! I'm not allowed to use Pokemon that have evolved. I'm also not allowed to use Pokemon that can't evolve. So like, Bidoof, on the table. Something like Unknown, off the table. Carnivine, off the table. Stantler, on the table. Ursaring, off the table. Capiche? Is the vibe getting across? Now this is going to be an interesting challenge. I'm going to try and pledge to only catch basic Pokemon, as in Pokemon that haven't evolved. Obviously, if I want to get to Volo, I am going to have to catch some legendaries. So I think we're going to go with a vibe similar to the only using G Pokemon, which means I can only use Pokemon that are babies, not technically baby Pokemon. What's it called? Brain. You still need to finish your first run of the game? Understandable, understandable. I mean, no better time to do it than right now, given the new one just got announced. Rosie, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well. Repeat that again? Which part? I've said a lot of things. But yeah, what's the brain train of thought? Yeah, no, Pokemon that would be allowed in the Little Cup of Stadium 2. I don't know enough about the Little Cup of Stadium 2, but I'm assuming that you caught the vibe. Just the challenge. I'm only allowed to use Pokemon that haven't evolved and can evolve. So like Oshawott, Bidoof, Starly. Can't use Pokemon like Carnivine. Can't use Pokemon like Prinplup. Good, just got Star Wars Battlefront Classic Edition. Hell yeah, I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of faffing. So the same premise, only babies and first evos. Exactly, yes. Again, I'm gonna try and say my intention for this challenge, unless things happen otherwise, I'm only gonna catch basic Pokemon. So I'm allowed to catch Pokemon like Carnivine. I won't catch Carnivine. What was it called? What was am I trying to use? Mid-stages aren't okay. Mid-stages aren't okay. I was specifying Prinplup as a Pokemon I can't use. What's it called? You have to catch legendaries if you want to fight Volo, and I'm also aware the Pokedex, so I need to get actual progress on that. So, I might end up tweaking the rules so I can catch Pokemon that haven't evolved but can't evolve, but I'm not allowed to use them in battle. The only Pokemon I'm allowed to use in battle are only babies and first evos. I don't know why I didn't think of putting it that way up until this point. Anyway. Let's hop onto the Cahir 2 account. I considered entirely restarting my main account, but then I realized I'd have to catch every Pokemon again, and that sounds interesting. there are some harder Pokemon to catch, like Manaphy and stuff, and I figured it would be a lot of effort. So, yeah. But my boy Scyther is fair game, yes. Scyther can evolve and hasn't evolved, so I can use Scyther. And Stantler and stuff. And I think Pokemon like that, I'm going to... What's it called? They're probably going to be Pokemon I end up leaning on, but I'm going to try not to fill my team with them. I feel like that's a bit cheap. Alright. Now then, let's have let's meet God. Welcome to my realm. Welcome to my realm, located beyond both time and space. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Now I wish to know thine appearance. As per usual, I'm gonna go with the palest setting, because I'm very pale. What is thy name? My name is Cahir. Yes. Cahir. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. I am what you humans can't decide how to pronounce exactly. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokemon. Cahir. Seek out all Pokemon and thou shalt find me once more. I find it funny, when I originally played the game, I kept thinking, oh, are we gonna fight Arceus now? Are we gonna fight Arceus now? Are we gonna fight Arceus now? He tells you at the beginning. My phone! No! No, Flappy, I got Flappy Bird on that! That isn't a Rotom phone, which is interesting. Like, that is a regular cell phone. Like, that is a... Imagine getting your phone snatched by God, and he gives it a sick new phone case. No, my Faye account! I plus 10 Summer Ivy on that! Just kidding, you can take Faye. You can take the Faye account. Power creep. Insane. If you want to get into that rabbit hole, Arceus, go ahead, man. Should do no death run. If any of them dies, you have to end stream. I'm not. I've done a baby only Nuzlocke before. Went poorly. It was Arceus who granted us 5G, exactly. It's Arms, the protagonist's new best buddy. He gives you a phone, exactly. Wake up! Oh, do wake up, won't you? Oh my god, a Rowlet speaking to me. Are you alive, my boy? It's interesting that an ancestor of Leon and Hop is the professor in this region. I wonder if a Poldean character will be the professor, an ancestor of a Poldean character will be the professor in Zeta A. I feel like they're probably going to break trends more, though. You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that, but thank goodness you seem unharmed. Where am I? Why, this is Prelude Beach, of course. Wow, what a fitting name. Dear me, did the shock of your fall somehow addle your memory? I must say, your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to have an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. I see. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. It's crazy that a TV show in like 2016 just ruined that word forever. Anyway, funniest shit I've ever seen. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? I don't know. So, you don't know anyone here? You don't even know where to spend the night? Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Bro, this guy loves Rick and Morty. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? Somehow, I guess. He looks like fucking devastated. I forgot how fucking dumb the main character looks. I see. Well, no gentleman would abandon a person in such need. Woo. Boom. Plish, plash. Oh my, I'd completely forgotten. I just caught these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you'd appear. Ah, but you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. Like, imagine being like, yeah, you know what an animal is, right? To someone who just, like, fell out of the sky in front of you. Like, I feel like that isn't my first instinct. The first thing I'd try to say. What a beanie. It is a good beanie. You can buy it in Scarlet Violet. Gonna AFK, but good luck. Understandable. Have fun AFKing, Rosie. That's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems you have some common ground, eh? Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me. Mysterious creatures that they are. Oh, yes, and what might your name be? Oh, so you're Cahir. That name has quite the ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. It actually does. Warrior. Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. You know how to invert a binary tree, don't you? Huh? Oh, but I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Lavington. I'm something of a Pokemon professor. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 here Oh, Blossom! Bother, my darling Pokemon! Why must you run from me again? I'm terribly sorry, but you think you can help me round them up? I beg you! Bro, I just fell from the sky. I feel like I have bigger fish to fry in this situation. I did a quick retest of the... Like, I just find it funny how the character, like, plods around. It's a very awkward run, like a very awkward walk cycle. I can't help but find. So this is really an ancestor of Leon. It is. I believe that is confirmed. I don't even have my mobile phone on me. Oh no, I walked into the hitbox. I was gonna see if I could walk around it. There's a glowing, beeping object over there. Nah, I'm not dealing with that shit. No, I have to deal with it? Okay. It is a bit stuttery. Alright, investigate. You're standing on it. You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. I feel a strange power emanating from it. Reincarnated in another world with my phone? You know what, that joke's already been made. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc Phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. Don't this make us a profit? I'm gonna take a drink while we stew on that. Also, interesting fact, this t-shirt, I'm sure some of you probably already know this, but this t-shirt is actually from Kalos. Probably not foreshadowing though, because Dawn wears, not Dawn, well, yeah, kind of Dawn. Dawn wears a t-shirt from Alola. So, my blunt assumption is they're just references to the games with character customization. To games with character customization, you know, they're just like nods more than anything concrete. Reincarnated with God's phone, I became overpowered with SSS skill Pokemon, exactly. Alas, yet another miss. That sounds very similar to Rowan's theme. Ah, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way. But I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a bit about these three first. Now that one's Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. Woo. I don't used to make the Pokemon noises, but I always find myself doing it. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it's surprised or irate. Woo. Oh, he's running. The Pokemon near the pond is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using the shell-like object on its belly. Splish, splash. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most crucial thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. So this Cyndaquil is non-stop irate. Indeed. Here you are, my boy. Pokeballs! Throw these at Pokemon to catch them. You know what? He kind of is clearly, like, British. You know? Lavington. My boy. Yeah, that's a very British thing to say. But that won't do it for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now, I've mentioned already that Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What's so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down to minuscule size. This is an insane thing to make canon. And that's where Pokeballs come in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at Pokemon, and why, the Pokemon will shrink down to fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. I know, we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now, the proper technique is to aim at the Pokemon and let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be it from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Kami no Kaito Totomono Isekai ni Tensi Shita Watashi wa SSS Ranku no Pokemon ni Ato. I hate. The issue is being like, oh, I butchered that has become like a not a meme. When people are like, oh, I'm gonna butcher the pronunciation of this, like, that's become annoying. But also, I feel like I butchered the pronunciation of that. So, on one hand, I feel the urge to apologize. And on the other hand, I also feel the urge to not apologize. Because I'm very aware. I'm very aware of the cliche at this point. Dominic, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well. We're playing Pokemon Legends Arceus today, but we can only use Pokemon who haven't evolved yet. First stage Pokemon. Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them, release the CR button, yada yada. Actually got to go, fair enough. Oh, sure, what's over there? Yeah. Oh, wonderful, you've got a Pokemon! It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business, Cahir. Jolly useful skill to have around here. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of Pokemon in the slightest. There we go. You gonna catch? Yeah. I love the catching animation in this game. I can hardly believe it, Cahir! Incredible! You know, many people fear you to even approach Pokemon, never mind catch them. Bravo, indeed. There's one more to go. Let's wrap this up sharper, shall we? We got something great today. It's a Mattel Disney Cars Kevin Shiftright. And you bought the Mattel Disney Cast Lexicon. Ooh. Alright, let's nab our outlet. These guys are like walking right into it. I feel like they can break out, right? They can, yeah. Oh. Why do I look so sad? Ah, yes, I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go, old boy. I'm actually not that old. Lavender's like, wow, I can never hit a Pokemon with a ball when it's 5 feet in front of me. No, I feel that. I'm not going to slate his abysmal aim. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. As I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you had come falling. But I must say, Cahir, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? One can't help but think there's a reason you appeared here and now. iPhone. Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an art phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I'd like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. We in the fields call such a catalogue a Pokedex. Yes, a proper Pokedex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in a region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all of those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, don't you agree? Come on now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out, my boy? Well, come now, what do you say? Shall we help one another out? Confirm, Laventon is unable to handle the balls. Unbelievable. Enter you, a small child, unprepared for this dangerous world. But you have pretty good aim. That's good, right? Spiffing. Then whoever and from wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We have a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodging and find you some proper clothes and a meal and all that. These are proper clothes. Follow me then, onward to JaidenAnimations Village. Right. Yeah, that doesn't look like that's meant to be there. Hot take. Alright. I say that like I haven't played the game before. Alright. I'm looking forward to getting back into it, though, as I said. JaidenAnimations Village theme. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young man was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing him into the village for a bit. Oh, that's good, I'm being allowed in. I guess this is the first confirmation to our character that this is the past. Like, it's implied the character is from the modern Pokemon world. Possibly to even be like Lucas and Dawn from Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. So it's kind of fucked up this happened to them. We'll be honest. Honestly, the thing I'm going to be most interested to see is if the protagonists to Z to A are, like, Serena and Callum sent back in time, or forward in time, or just them in the future. I hope not, because I just dislike the implication that every Pokemon protagonist just has continuous fucking run-ins with, like, world-ending events. Although I did think of a cool thing. What if in ZA, you, especially if it takes place in the past, what if you, play as ancestors of Dexio and Cena? Because, like, they're, like, a very iconic duo. Then again, I guess it'd be harder to customize those two. This way, if you please. JaidenAnimations Village. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the Galaxy Expedition team. This road we're on now is known to locals as CahirLIVE Avenue. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's not much to do, and not many... I'm too dyslexic, and since we know that local Pokemon, people hesitate to set foot outside the village. I'm too dyslexic. Now that impressive building ahead of us is the Galaxy Hall headquarters for this entire outfit. Too dyslexic for text that fast. Oh, botheration! I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. I'd ask you to wait for me at the canteen. It's just past this bridge here, then to the left, the Wallflower it's called. Wait, hold on, I'm gonna call. Hello? Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Thanks, Arceus. He's just, like, listening in intently to, like, everything that's going on. He's like, alright, you have to go here. No, not that way. You gotta go this way. Alright. Genuinely quite useful that your phone has Google Maps in the past. Alright, let's see what people have to say. Does the professor know that child? We've no food for freeloaders. 5 out here's a daily battle, you know. Oh, that's a bit mean. To catch one of those Pokemon creatures, you need to throw a Pokeball at it. If you intend to stay here in the village, you should spend some time talking to everybody. I guess I might as well. Again, actually, maybe not again. I'm not sure if I did actually, oh, I can't save. I'm not sure if I properly mentioned this yet. I'm gonna do a proper playthrough of this game. Again, I've not played it in over 2 years. So I want to give it a proper run through. Yeah, I want to give it a proper run through. Just to remind myself what it's like and whatnot, you know? Like, I've kind of maintained that, like, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon are my favorites. But, I remember really enjoying Legends when it came out, and I want to see how it actually does hold up. If we want to guard the village properly, we need to partner up with Pokemon. I'm worried about the state of things here in JaidenAnimations Village. We like basic necessities, and there are some strange people around. What an odd way to dress. Is it fashionable where you're from? Not really. I'm scared of Pokemon. I wish I'd never been brought here. Oh no. Can we, like, bring up a map of the full region at the moment? I don't think so. Basically, the main, like, thing of this being called CahirLIVE Avenue and the river going through the middle doesn't half make me think of the fan theory I saw where this isn't actually JaidenAnimations City. This is CahirLIVE City. So, like, what we know is JaidenAnimations ends up moving, I guess, across the nearest body of water. But then again, that doesn't make sense, because down there is clearly, Sandgem Town. The beach of Sandgem Town. Like, I think it's kind of undeniable that what we've just crossed up there is Route 202. I'm pretty sure it's 202. Yeah, what we just walked up is Route 202. So yeah, scratch that. It's interesting that it is CahirLIVE, and this is Floro Main Street, so I guess that's immediately disproving that theory. I thought it was just an interesting theory, though. Let's talk to some people. Who might you be? I haven't seen you in the village before. A new hairstyle means a fresh outlook, and a fresh outlook lets you change your fortunes. I've never seen clothes quite like yours, Hunt. Where might they be from? I'm now remembering how great it was, like, seeing all the ancestors the first time I played through this. Not now, you better head to the Wallflower. I don't even know what this is. What was it called? There was a lot of excitement early on, finding out, like, all the ancestors. This guy here No, that's a face I recognize. Is it? I feel like this guy's got very strong cheekbones, and I feel like I recognize it from somewhere, but I'm not sure. And the calming music and evening vibe just hits you. It does, it does. It's a nice place. Anyway, this guy actually appears in the Hisuian Snow. Hello. The Galaxy team is made up of several cores. Let's see. There's the security, construction, and agriculture cores, and a few others besides. Can we, like, actually go up here yet? Oh, they're having a mock battle. Those survey corps people. What is it they're actually investigating? All they seem to do is eat potato mochi at the wallflower. And they make some sort of potato decks or what? Potato decks. Our human weapons are no match against the fangs and claws of Pokemon. Yet. In fact, they kind of are at this point. Like, AZ has already built the ultimate weapon. That's an event that has passed. Sorry, I'm feeling nosy. I've not been here in a while. I hope you can, tolerate the, delay. I came here across the sea in search of fields to call my very own. For this venture of mine to succeed, I need to make sure we can work these fields safely. Oh, we can't dive yet, I don't think. Oh well. Let's actually advance. I do really like the use of Mount Cornet in the Sinnoh games. Like, Mount Cornet is quite a powerful, like, area, obviously, in Pokemon lore in general. Not even just in these games. Not even just in comparison to these games, like in games, in Pokemon games in general. So I think it's, like, very cool how they make sure to make it a very, like, large point of interest. Throughout the whole... Not just this game, but throughout BDSP as well. You can see it in the back of almost every battle background, except, like, ones in caves. Anyway, let's go and, talk to the Wally ancestor. Well now, aren't you awfully suspicious? Oh. The Wallflowers for Galaxy Team only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Oh, Why are the characters in this game such wet dogs? Like, I get it, to be fair. I understand. Our poor boy here has just been ripped from his home, probably sleeping in his bed, ripped from his home, launched into the clearly distant past, and is being, like, rejected at almost every time. Like, doesn't know where to go and is continuously rejected. Who are you? I've never seen anyone dressed like you are. What if you were attacked by a Pokemon? You'd be mincemeat in those flimsy clothes. If you let your guard down, though... if the guard let you through, though, you must have ties with somebody in the village. Perhaps you met Professor Laventon. He's a scholar from a faraway place. His Pokemon do get away from him at times, though. Makes me a bit worried about him. I suppose I'm hardly one to talk. I've had some trouble with Pokemon myself. I was hit by a Pokemon move called Thundershock not long ago and had to take my bed, but the professor, well, I wonder how long he'll last. Right. Unfortunately, just as Sakari says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. Professor? But everything will be quite alright now. Cahir has agreed to help us with the Pokedex. Excuse me, you plan to appoint him to the Survey Corps? You can't just slap a badge on whoever you like without Captain Silene's permission. I'll allow it. Captain Silene? Assuming the individual can contribute to the Survey Corps, that is. I'm the captain of the Galaxy Team's Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Hit by one Thundershock. Damn, those clothes clearly not doing a lot. That is a good point. That is a good point. She's like, you'll be mincemeat! By the way, I was, like, out of it all afternoon. Got zapped a bit, didn't I? Professor Laventon has told me how you helped secure the Pokemon when they slipped his control, and how it seems you would like... and now it seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labour. You look to be 15 or so. quite old enough to work your keep. We can't simply take on a stranger who wanders among us without any idea of their skills or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. Oh, a most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite alright. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. We can share the rest of a meal and eat some pleasant conversations then, eh? Benny, old chum, the usual potato mochi if you please, but make it for 3 today. I need to take another drink. Lavington's voice is hurting my throat. I forgot how long this game takes to start up. Like, people complain about, like, a lot of modern games. I think this is easily as bad as, Sun and Moon, in terms of, like, starting. Because, like, Sword and Shield, they give you your first Pokemon decently quickly. It takes a while to get, like, ball rolling from there, but, like, you go down to Leon and you get it. Sun and Moon takes a while. Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon makes it better, but Sun and Moon, obviously you have to do the whole, like, Lily and Cosmog event before anything happens there. Scarlet and Violet, I feel like, is, like, decently quick. At least, like, letting you hang out with the Pokemon more. I guess we got a bit of action in catching the Pokemon. Anyway, talking about it doesn't make it go quicker. Wonderful stuff, Benny. Much obliged. Your potato mochi never fails to please. Wait, mochi? Professor Lavington, where exactly did you meet our visitor here? Ah, well, you know that great hole in the sky? The one that people call the space-time rift. The one people call the space-time rift. Our new friend fell right out of it. You can't be serious. Come on now, I am a scientist. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena. I concern myself with only facts. Now then, you already know there are many Pokemon here in the Heatwave region. That there are, in the grass, in the forest, by water, or wherever they like. Our job is to survey or is to research them and find out what kind of creatures they are. Well, we know this much. Pokemon are terrifying creatures. It's all but impossible to know what kinds of powers they might possess or what sorts of wondrous things they can do. But that's where Cahir will come in. He successfully got 3 Pokemon, 3 of them in quick order, you understand. Nobody in the Galaxy team is capable of feats such as that. That means we can finally begin our Pokemon research in earnest. 3? We've had not enough time catching even one when more Pokemon come after us. Ah, well, to be perfectly fair, the Pokemon that fled the beach weren't on the attack. But the key to catching Pokemon is getting close enough to aim your Pokeball well, and it seems our new friend is fearless enough to just do that. To do just that. Does the Survey Corps really have the leeway to be enjoying a leisurely meal with this outsider? Your captain just ordered 10 whole portions of potato mochi, you know. The slow progress on that Pokedex of yours clearly has her on edge. I'm sure we'll rein in the good captain's stress eating soon enough. Now, you have your fill here, and think, if you make it onto the Galaxy team, you'll never have to worry about a meal again. The team provides for all its members' needs, even if said members fell out of the sky. I guess they might need to set up the premise that everybody hates you as an outsider. No, that is true. I guess my issue is it just takes a long time to, like, get into any action at all. It'll be interesting to see how Z to A functions with this. It'd be interesting if Z to A sent you in with a Pokemon. Like, whether that be a Fletchling or, like, one of the Kalos starters. Or even one of the Kanto starters. It'd be interesting if the game set you into the game already with a Pokemon. Because, like, especially if you're going to the big city, it would make sense if you already had a Pokemon, right? Unless you grew up in the big city, to be fair. That was quite delicious indeed! Yes, the food was lovely, but more importantly, you do remember Cahir has a trial to pass to join the Survey Corps, don't you? Not to worry, I have complete confidence in Cahir's skills. You met me, like, 2 hours ago, buddy old pal. Let's hope it's not misplaced. Here, was it? For tonight at least, we will provide you with a place to sleep. You may use our quarters there. If you fail to pass the trial we put you on tomorrow, you must move on. You'll be expelled from the village to meet your fate and perhaps your death in the wilds. Well, that's not that nice, is it? I just can't get over the fucking constant expression up iOS because everyone is continuously throwing him right under the bus. Like our poor boy is just... He's gonna get wrinkles. He's gonna get a creased brow. It's not like the rest of the game, It's not like the rest of the games in that outset with you, that you're like almost a fabled child. That is true. Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite... Captain Silene's somewhat like Hisui in that they're both quite harsh. Now, she simply puts a star in front to help us keep us all safe. At any rate, I think it's time we turned in for the night, eh? It's a good thing we can't fall out of the futons we sleep in here. I imagine our new friend has had enough falling for the day. And with that, I bid you both a good night. Yes, good night. Just a bit uncalled for, really. A rift in the sky, people falling from it. The world's full of mysteries. It's a bit, isn't it? Right, head to the survey corps quarters you've been assigned. Ooh, person. The captain of the survey corps, Silene. I wonder if anything actually scares her. Alright. It's a bit cozy in here. Sleep until morning in the futon in your quarters. Oh. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in the Hisui region. To read them at any time, simply press the up button, then go to the menu, then go to the help screen. Alright. To save your progress, I already know that. Right. Let's take a snooze. Rest until tomorrow morning, indeed. Alright. Ooh. Oh. Badoof. I like how they keep the motifs from Platinum and Diamond and Pearl's like kind of sky when the legendaries start fucking things up in the climax. Good morning, Cahir. Are you up? Quite some lightning last night, wasn't it? Bidoof opened a portal thunder, that is true. What the fuck is up with Bidoof? Today's the day of the trials, so let's give it our all. Hey, no, I'm the only one giving all. What are you fucking doing, huh? Investigate. The chest looks like you could store lots and lots of items in it. I guess it does. Alright. What lovely weather we've got. I hope you had a nice sleep, even if this land is strange and new to you. Let's get to headquarters. Captain Silene's waiting. Right. Off we pop. Can we climb this? I assume not. I don't know why I assumed you might be able to. But I did, and I was wrong. Also, like, I like the Gala wheezing that's just kind of there. It's interesting that Gala wheezing exists by this point. I guess the fact that there's a bunch of smoke coming out of places suggests that it probably does. But I assume, well, in fact, you know what? Even a wheezing as a Pokemon, it's surprising if it's that old. Because its kind of thing is like smog, right? Like, I wonder if coughing and wheezing are pre-industrial evolution era Pokemon. Alright. Professor theme. The Survey Corps officers are here on the first floor. Don't give up! Keep those eyes open! The wild Pokemon, they were everywhere, attacking from all sides. I sent out my partner Pokemon, but against the whole pack, outnumbered. This is what happens when you go so far afield, but the medical call will put you to right. That man's with the security corps. Even with his own partner, he took a beating from a wild Pokemon. Without a partner Pokemon of your own, you might find this trial particularly trying. Captain Smallant, Cahir's here. You may enter. Ooh. Let's get straight to it. If you wish to join the Galaxy Expedition team, prove yourself capable by going out into the Obsidian Fieldlands and catching 3 different species of Pokemon. Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Catching 3 Pokemon from the start? No one in the Galaxy team's ever managed that. Did the stranger not catch 3 different Pokemon only yesterday? My trial should be simple enough for him, if the professor wasn't exaggerating things, that is. The Galaxy team does not have the means to provide for only those who take without giving. If you wish to stay, you must prove beyond any doubt that you'll be an asset to our cause. I will lend you one of our Survey Corps satchels to carry whatever you may need in the field. Kind of slaying, honestly. That satchel doesn't exactly match your mode of dress. Akari, I'll expect you to step in if anything goes awry. The Galaxy Team's entry trial! Press Y while consulting the map on your ARC phone, and you can check the tasks you have waiting. Batman Utility Belt obtained, indeed. Pardon, Cahir, come with me for a moment. Oh, seems like we have a decision to make. I hope everybody's ready. Now then, a jolly good morning to everybody. Is something the matter, Professor Laventon? In order to complete our Pokedex and, well, simply survive in this unforgiving land, Cahir absolutely must pass this trial. And as a professor of Pokemon, I've got just the ticket to help accomplish that. Crew. Boom. Plish Plash. Go on, Cahir. Pick the Pokemon that strikes your fancy. With a partner of your own, you'll be able to fight off our Pokemon outside the village. Those little darlings are very dear to me, but it's plain to see they're rather curious about you. Well, my boy, which Pokemon would you like to keep as your very own? I know which one Rob's gonna say, but what do you guys think I should choose? Remember, we won't be able to evolve these guys. I'm gonna take another drink. Laventon's voice is very hard on my throat. We have a vote for the baby, but Rob, there's an issue. They're all babies, so your vote is invalid. What's the next question? Oh, everyone's saying Cyndaquil, I think. Haku has also said Cyndaquil, and well, Cyndaquil time. I will take Cyndaquil as my first partner. Sorry, Bruger, looks like you're outnumbered. And with that, one of the Pokemon you caught at Prelude Beach for me will now be yours to keep. Good show! I've tucked Cyndaquil back inside its Pokeball for you, so take it, it's yours. Oh, I like that noise, it's very, very calming. Alright. A word of advice, my boy, pay close attention to which Pokeballs are empty and which ones contain Pokemon when you're out on the field. Cuckoo. Plash. They look as if they're cheering on their friend Cyndaquil. Or perhaps they're jealous that it gets to help out with your trial. That could well be. They did go dashing from the village when Cahir fell out the sky, after all. Well, not to worry, you two. I'll have you assist me with my research now. By the way, what species has Captain Smallant charged you with catching? Well, that's smashing. All 3 of those species can be found in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Let me give you some Pokeballs to use during your trial, then. 20, okay. Actually, to my surprise, Cahir's not a fan of Gen 2 starters. I'm honestly not all that much of a fan of Gen 2 starters, no. Like, don't get me wrong. I think the worst starter designs are still good. But, they're probably my least favorite of the batch. Especially when, like, Oshawott and Rowlet are on show there. Alright, Sorry, I just had an idea on how I can do shorts. Some short ideas. If today's goes well, I did a tier list today in YouTube short form. And honestly, I think that video is very funny. I don't want to toot my own trumpet too much. But I was very amused by that video. So I'd highly recommend giving a check out after this stream. These Pokeballs may be handcrafted, but they work a treat as you've already seen. You'll have this trial cleared up in no time. I guess you're finally ready. You'll have to leave the village for your trial. Turn left after you exit headquarters, then head for the gate. Can do. Alright. I think one of the best bets here, honestly, is going to be to nab Pokemon who are specifically, I wonder what a Starly would... What do you think a Starly would like? You can throw boiled apricorns at wild Pokemon to make them drop their defenses, then they'll be easier to catch. Can I do that? Can I? No, okay. What words am I looking for? Wait, let's see the... Let's see the baby. The first baby, in fact. How are you? How are you, Cyndaquil? Alright, we can change the name now. What should we name Cyndaquil? Any Cyndaquil name suggestions? Any top picks for the Cyndaquil? You had a good name for the Rowlet. What was the good name for the Rowlet, Brugger? What was your suggestion for the Rowlet name? Well, Jerry is a nice one, to be fair. Yeah, let's go with Jerry. I was thinking about picking Brugger's Rowlet name. Because that would have been funny. Jerry... Its only move is Quick Attack. That's interesting. Alright. I'm really interested to see how the displays of Z to A are going to look. I'm excited to see the UI. Adamant. Oh, it is? I didn't even look. I mean, it's going to stay as a Cyndaquil. Alright. Stolas if male, and if female, Octavia. Why does Stolas? Why is Stolas the obvious name for an owl, may I ask? Oh wow, I wonder who Akari's talking to there. I'm sure this guy is going to be very kind and good and a lovely person. Oh, what a curious get-up you have there. I can already tell you're quite the character. I'm Volo of the Ginkgo Guild. Go-to choice for any of your mercantile needs here in Eastway. I've heard talk about you. Fell from the sky, didn't you? Now that's certainly a tale I'd like to hear. Oh, and you've a Pokemon. You're certainly full of interesting surprises. Investigating the odd novel is key to any good merchant success, so what do you say? How about you and I see our Pokemon stand up to one another in a battle? Sounds good. I like you better and better. What a delightful find. I mean that Stolas is an owl type. Is Stolas a reference to something, or is Stolas just a name you think fits owls? Oh, it's a type of owl! I see, I understand, sorry. I've also heard about this trial you're to attempt. Akari, can you stop, like, gassing? Can you stop with the gossip? Let's have a quick battle to get your blood pumping before you head out. I hope you'll know you'll lose if your Pokemon's HP reaches 0. Oh, I hate that smug look on his face. Gary's good. You usually call yours, uncool. Like Fume. Fume is a nice name. I like that you can run around. Oh shit, Togepi's running right for us. Oh god, what are we gonna do? Kill! See? If we weren't adamant, we wouldn't be doing so much. Alright. Wait, what damage are we taking? I've not really been paying attention. Oh, that's because I can't pay attention. My shoulder's covering the... Well, my mic stand is covering the health. My shoulder's covering the health for you guys. We did it, we won. Alright. But recently you just called your Cyndaquils the baby. Understandable, honestly. Moves, items, use them well and the world will open up to you. Yo, level up. New move. Ooh. It's always good to have your Pokemon do battle, don't you think? As they gain experience throughout battle, they'll learn moves and grow even stronger. Alright. But so few people here have their own Pokemon. If only more people knew how to use Pokeballs. At any rate, let me help our two battlers recover from their little exercise. And to you, my sky-fallen friend, I present some potion in thanks. You obtained 5 potions. A topical medicine meant to be applied to Pokemon. It can restore 60 HP to a single Pokemon. You can use them on your own Pokemon whenever they might be worn out from battle. I'll be hoping that you're successful in that trial of yours. More Galaxy team members means more customers for yours truly, after all. I wonder, like, what would have happened if you had failed this. I guess you probably could have found the Diamond and Pearl clans, but are they likely to take in an outsider? I don't think so. That's really something. Not only can you catch Pokemon, you can lead them in battle. Now, onto the Obsidian Fieldlands. When you're leaving Jubilife Village, make sure you choose the destination from the map and tell the rest of the guardsmen where you're going. That way, someone can come to your aid if you're knocked out by a Pokemon. Your trial begins just a short way past that front gate. Let's head off. You're Cahir, correct? I was informed you'd be passing through. Your trial will take place outside the safety of the village. Please take care to come back alive. I'll consider it. It's interesting how... I don't know, I noticed this when I boosted up the game yesterday, just to decide if I wanted to entirely reset or not. I just couldn't help but notice how, what's it called? The cursor doesn't really snap to things. Yeah, also, like, on the whole, Jubilife instead of CahirLIVE, I think the river was part of it. You know, they also suggested the placement was very CahirLIVE-ish, because, like, it's across the river, you know? But I don't know, I don't really think it is that way. I think this just is Jubilife City. Based on its placement to the beach and stuff, I feel like it's just a bit of a stretch to try to suggest otherwise, as much as the area isn't being interpreted exactly how it looks in Diamond Pearl Platinum. Alright. This is our base camp, the last safe haven before you reach the wilds. Your trial, you must catch 3 species of Pokemon, Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx. Are you ready to get started? Oh, Professor, is something wrong? Oh, well, you see, Captain Slightly got hold of me after you left. She impressed upon me that I bear full responsibility of whatever happens to our sudden guest. That's exactly our unsparing captain. But what exactly can you offer to help out here, Professor? To be honest, my dear girl, I don't intend to lift a finger. Cahir's talents are the real deal. He'll pass with flying colours. You'll see. Ah, so the responsibility of him still lies, in fact, with me, then. Well, I'm sure Cahir will be fine. Let's begin the trial. I like how we're seeing Cylene's more caring side already. Like, it's not really framed as that, but she forced Laventon to go along to make sure the two, like, teenagers had an adult. Had adult supervision rather than just going out into the wilds on their own. Although she's put, like, a very, like, large obstacle in our way, it's clear, like, she still has care for the player. Like, a level of it. I don't know, Cylene's an interesting character, because she's just such a departure from Cyrus. You have to wonder what kind of what's an interaction between those two would end up looking like. This is Aspiration Hill. The species of Pokemon you're meant to catch all live here. Obsidian Fields. I meant to say something there and then I didn't. Badoof. The key is to aim carefully. Not that you seem to need my advice, but I'm just sharing what I know. Right, yeah, I'm aware of the controls. Bidoof has a mellow disposition. That means it tends to not run away from people, so this will be easy. Yeah, no, it's interesting because this game really does seem to want to look like a painting. Want to look like an old, like, Japanese painting. I almost wonder what the game would have looked like on maybe a better system. Because it clearly had a vision for the game. And I feel like they've just about got somewhere. Like, they got pretty close to it, I think. But, I think in some bits it does fall down. Oh, hi there. How are you? You caught the Bidoof unaware. Okay, I got Ember. I'm gonna quick attack. I know I don't need to do this, but I'm interested to see if they also have any interesting reaction. Does it tell me the turn order yet? Don't think so. Alright. I do think it looks better than Scarvi. I also thought base PLA ran better than Scarvi too. I agree with both of those. Felix, hello, how goes it? I hope your week has been going well so far. Alright, let's throw a ball now. Okay, yeah, no, what was I was gonna say something else. I don't know, I think maybe not better than oh, it broke out. Maybe not better than oh shit, rollout. Oh shit, rollout. Yay! Maybe not better than, like, some of the later DLCs. Specifically Indigo Disc, which I think looks pretty nice. I actually think the Pokemon textures in Scarvi are very good. But I think that there's, like, some tweaking that the environments in Scarvi could do to make the games look better. Not even, like, intense tweaking. I think, like, some minor changes, like fog, distance fog, would have gone a really long way in Scarvi. Because, like, Breath of the Wild doesn't look good from a distance, but it makes sure to obscure it. Scarlet and Violet, on the other hand, doesn't do anything to obscure the distance. But then again, not of these games. You caught a Bidoof. Well done. Time to find your next Pokemon. I did catch a Bidoof. I'm so talented and cool. Let's use a potion on Jerry. Not sure if I'll end up using Bidoof. I might use Starly. Shinx will be pretty useful, to be fair. Obviously, I'll only be able to use a Pichu, not a Pikachu. Alright. Oh wait, I didn't introduce the series. Yeah, Felix, we're playing Pokemon Legends Arceus today, but we're only allowed to use Pokemon that, we're only allowed to use first stage Pokemon. There's Starly, they're skittish little things. They're run of startled. But you should be able to get close to them if you crouch. You'll be hard to spot. Press the B button to crouch down and make it hard for wild Pokemon to notice you. Press the same button again to rise. If you creep into tall grass while crouched low, you'll be harder for wild Pokemon to detect. Trees Pokemon look better there for sure. I'll admit these are dedicated landscapes instead of full open world though, so that possibly helps. Yeah, I'd imagine that that's a factor in it as well. Can we roll yet? No. Hey mate, you want to turn around? So it breaks out, I can then hide in here. Okay, it didn't break out. Cool. That's a Starly code as well! Only one more Pokemon to go! Alright. I think I can attack this tree and it'll do things. Whoa! Pressing ZR to focus here made me really zoom in there. Oh, those are Oran berries. Interesting. Alright. I forgot, there's something I want to teach you since you're still new to this. Here's the proper way to throw your partner's Pokeball. As Captain Silene tells us, have an item at the ready, want to send out a Pokemon, press X. Have a Pokemon at the ready but want to throw out an item, press X. The Captain's a real expert on these things. What does that mean, Akari? Try throwing your Pokemon's ball at rocks or trees like this one to have it investigate. If your Pokemon finds any berries or other items, it'll bring them back to you. Hey, Akari, did you notice anything funny about that tree? I do. Now it's time for your partners to shine. We've reached your final hurdle, catching Shinx. Alright. Shinx time. There, that's Shinx. Ooh! Shinx jump scare. Shinx has an aggressive disposition. Could you already tell that? More or less. I thought you might. I can never tell until I focus on a Pokemon carefully. Once aggressive Pokemon get irate, they'll knock aside any Pokeball you throw at them. When you use the ZL button to focus on a Pokemon, you can see how easy it'll be to catch. The more arrows you see pointing above a Pokemon, the easier it'll be to catch. An X icon will appear above a Pokemon if it's picked a fight with you, but you warned a Pokemon displaying this item cannot be caught unless you engage them in battle. Don't worry though, I'll teach you to trick to catching aggressive Pokemon. You've got to battle them. Once they're absorbed with battling, you can throw a Pokeball at them to try to catch them. By now, you've already got several Pokemon of your own, don't you? Take one of their Pokeballs and throw it near a wild Pokemon you want to battle. Alright. I've got no doubt you'll hold your own in battle. Your mighty Shinx is the world's strongest. Indeed it is. Alright, I already know how to start battles. I've already started a battle. Oh, it immediately notices you? How cruel. I'm trying to get behind you. Do you think I can hide from it? Hehe. No, you can't see me. I think you can see me, lads. Alright. I was wondering if I could, like, disengage, but I guess not. Well, that didn't do that much. What do you mean it's looking around? Alright. Bro, are you good? Useless. Alright. My guy is, like, in a fight for its life. But, it does not care. You approached one of those Pokemon without a hint of fear and caught one! You're like a gift the sky dropped to us. With you at our side, I think the Survey Corps has a real chance of compiling a complete Pokedex as we've been ordered. This is wonderful! I'm so curious why on earth you came falling out from the sky like you did, but for now, let's tell the professor we're ready to head back. Are there, like, prophecies about me or something? Because, like, this is getting very... allegorical. Brenton, hello, how goes it? I hope your week's been going well. Yeah, my day's been pretty solid, pretty swell. Had a chill one. The almighty Shinx will wait patiently for 25 turns, after which it will begin its assault. Oh, I said you'd pass the trial with flying colours, and it seems you went and just did that. Congratulations, Cahir! You've taken your first step towards seeking out every Pokemon. This calls for a commemorative photo. With skills like yours, I suppose this was a foregone conclusion. Now then, we best report to Captain Smallant. Time to head back to Jubilife Village, eh? But yeah, we're playing Pokemon Legends Arceus, but we can only use first stage Pokemon, as mentioned last stream. No, we have just passed one of the first parts of the tutorial. I believe there's more tutorializing first, unfortunately. In time, you'll be able to send a Pokemon you've caught to live in the village pastures. You can bring up to 6 Pokemon with you into the field, in theory, though we've never had anyone skilled enough to do so. Does Rowan's ancestor? I can't remember his name. Does he use a full team in your battles with him? Or is it only Volo, who uses 7, technically? Come now, you two, let's not dilly-dally! Captain Smallant awaits us at our headquarters. It's interesting how Galar-focused these, the 2 games after Sword and Shield ended up being. In the sense that, what was it called? Laventon, the professor of the game, is from Galar. And then Penny and the protagonist are from Galar in Scarlet Violet. I bet Captain Smallant will be very pleased. Well, I hope she is. Right. I guess the issue comes in the sense that we've now got, like, a full team. We're probably not gonna end up using most of these Pokemon. But I feel like I ought to name them. Let's get some name suggestions for Bidoof, Starly, and Shinx in chat. And then, I will name them that, but I can't guarantee it'll be immediately. I'll ask for names when I catch new Pokemon, but there's no guarantee I'll, like, immediately pause to give them the new name. Obviously, if I forget later on, feel free to remind me. Sorry, I'm just tucking my chair in. I feel like I'm very far away. Yeah, feel free to remind me if I do end up forgetting or anything of the such. Alright. Oh, can I go into the other rooms? Hello. It's safe here in Jubilife Village. Don't forget you can always return here to rest and recover. And I think that other room is Laventon's. This is Laventon's. We've got a great deal of survey work ahead of us, my boy. I hope you're ready. Just not even look. Oh no, he was looking at me. I thought he wasn't. Starly Hoshi, Shinx Ryoma. Okay, I'm definitely gonna name the Shinx Ryoma. Because I did enjoy that joke. It also makes sense because lightning. I didn't even consider that one. Before committing to the others, I will let anybody else. Like, I will let others have a chance. The words. Yeah, I'll let others have a chance. It seems we wouldn't have to leave you to die after all. Congratulations, you passed your trial. You can hold on to the satchel. I must admit, you've impressed me. I set a high hurdle to judge whether a stranger like you could be worthy, but you cleared it. This is yours, the official uniform of the Survey Corps. You received a Survey Corps uniform and a pair of Survey Corps sandals. Get changed in the room you used last night, and then report. Then report at once to the 3rd floor. Present yourself in uniform to our commander. This is your first official order from your captain. Noted. Why did Akari immediately, like, look away from me? You got to go, it's getting late, and you have school, and accordion lessons tomorrow. So goodbye, good luck on getting that shiny. Getting a shiny you can use. That would be good, that would be good. But fair enough, Ruger, I hope you have a great rest of your day. When you're ready to get into your uniform, make sure to use the mirror in your headquarters. Headquarters in your quarters. It's regular quarters, no head. There is no head in the quarters. Quite devastatingly, really. Alright. Oh, that's a thought. I guess the Team Galactic outfit's probably, I mean, maybe it is still on offer. Maybe it's a game. Was that a mystery gift, or was that a, just an option? Oh, I don't have a hat yet. That's a shame. Let's go with the green eyes, obviously. There are a lot of eyes. Yeah, let's go with the green eyes for now, obviously. I'm gonna keep the regular sandals on. Alright. Oh, I need to put on the sandals as well. Devastating. I like my sandals. Alright. There we go. You change into your Survey Corps uniform. It is a pretty drippy outfit. Okay, I'm guessing everyone else is holding their piece, so, oh, never mind, we're being beamed straight into here. Look how well our Survey Corps uniform suits you. It's almost as if the captain had tailored it just for you. I see you've changed. Regarding your accommodations, you may continue to use the room you slept in last night. You may wear this as well. Oh, she gave me a hat! That's fun. How kind of her. Now present yourself to the commander. Anyway, yeah, since, no other suggestions. Okay, I feel like I keep on saying it in a way that implies I don't actually like your names in Nintenhaku. That wasn't the intention. They are good names. I do like the and Hoshi as well. You never really liked the Gen 4 hat. No, I'm a fan of it. I do like, are they called farmer's caps? I feel like if they're not, they should be. It's a brave new land we're living in, which means there's a whole lot to do. Pokemon are full of mysteries. I hope you can help us solve them. Oh. Maybe we ought to build some spare lodgings in case anyone else falls out the sky. I feel like that's a targeted statement. Alright. It's Kamado, that's his name. I have been waiting for you. Cahir on his way to choose the voices hardest on his throat for the main characters. I am Kamado, commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. So you're Cahir. Yes, sir. I've been briefed on your situation, including how you fell from the rift in the sky. Now then, let's see what you're made of! Face me in combat! Try to throw him, charge at him. Yeah! Oh shit, I pressed the spacebar on my keyboard. Yeah. I have now entered a lengthy message full of spaces into the chat box. Oopsies. You want vigor, I'll give you that. You need to work on your sumo technique, but I do see some potential. Don't expect a warm welcome from everybody. Naturally, some will be slow to trust an outsider, who literally fell right out of the blue. The superstitious among us might see your arrival as a portent of disaster. But you passed the trial that was put up to you. No matter how odd you may seem, you're part of Jubilite Village now. Dedicate yourself to the work of the Galaxy Expedition Team and complete the Pokedex. But I warn you, Cahir, Pokemon are terrifying creatures. Keep your wits about you as you work. Is he short, or is that just the angles? I'm gonna take a drink again. I maybe should choose a gruffer but nicer voice on my throat. Because between Laventon and him, I might have lost my voice by tomorrow. So the commander has accepted you. But understand this, you begin as a no-star recruit among our ranks. You have no rank at all. Perform well as a member of the Survey Corps and you might move up through the ranks. Indeed! The more you add to the Pokedex, the higher your rank will become. And working on a Pokedex will also, of course, bring you closer to that goal of yours, to seek out every last Pokemon. Yeah, you'll need this. You obtained a recipe for crafting Pokeballs. 1 Apricot, 1 Tubblestone. And 3,000 prize money. It can't be prize money! If it's still labeled as that now, then it couldn't be prize money. Oh shit, I'm wrong. No ranking? No ranking. Akari, you're an expert at crafting yourself. Teach our new recruit what he needs to know. Of course, Captain Silene. Now, as the experienced craft person here, let me explain a bit to start with. Crafting means making items with your own 2 hands. I know you don't have to explain that much of a basic, like, thing, Akari. You can buy some items at the general store, but self-sufficiency is worth striving for. You can even make our most valuable tools, Pokeballs. Think where we'd be if we couldn't do that? Let's head to the Craftworks. Alright. I think I can change into my old sandals again. I probably shouldn't. Well done earning a place in our team. I'm Anth. I'm the local clothier. The professor asked that I ready you a change of clothes, so here you go. I hope they fit. You receive an everyday kimono and a pair of everyday trousers. I hope you'll avail yourself at the village's humble shops. Oh, how kind. Walking means moving on your own 2 feet forwards. Exactly. This is the way to the Craftworks, Cahir. I do kind of want to see what clothes I just got, but I can think about that later. Drip comes second, unfortunately. You can use the workbench here at the Craftworks anytime you need to make an item in the village. And I'll supply you with what you need to make your first Pokeballs once you're ready to begin. Call it my way of saying congratulations on joining us. Just spend the money you got from the captain on clothes, or whatever you think's best. Go up to the workbench and choose an item to craft, in this case a Pokeball. Pokeball. We can make 20 of them. Yeah. The basics of crafting complete. Oh! Now that's some fine craftsmanship! Hard to believe this was your first time stepping up to the workbench, my boy. You drip indeed. You'll recall, of course, the Pokemon possess the odd powers to shrink themselves down. With the Pokeballs we craft, we can make use of that power to catch them. Also, that more Pokemon species can be duly recorded in the Pokedex. And on that note, here you are. You received the Pokedex. A volume for compiling and collecting results of much Pokemon research. Professor Laventon continually adds to it with each report made on new Pokemon species. We've seen 4 Pokemon and caught 3. No, we've seen 7 and caught 4. Oh, right, of course. Oshawott, Cyndaquil, and Rowlet. And then, yeah. I was going to say, I'm guessing these lot aren't in the Obsidian Fieldlands, because these are out of that. I prepared this volume just for you. I hope it aids you in your aim to seek out all the Pokemon there are in the Grand Region. You'll have to complete lots of research tasks to help the Professor fill out the Pokedex. Same goes for me, of course. I've also got Pokemon to research as a Survey Corps member. I'll be all too happy to explain more about the research tasks I could use your assistance with. Come join me at the Fieldlands camp whenever you're ready, my good Cahir. Hell yeah, getting on to work research tasks. Alright. Hey, excuse me, I couldn't help but over here. You're going to the Fieldlands camp. Would you mind taking your care request for me? Thank God I can't leave my post, but I'll be here at headquarters if you want to talk about it. People who have something to talk to you about will have a request icon displayed above them. You'll get a nice reward. That's one of the things I'm looking forward to in Legends Z-A is what kind of quests we might get. Hey, so there's this Pokemon called Wurmple. Have you heard of it? Yeah. Well, you see, I was having a chat with Professor Lavington. He told me that after a Pokemon gains a certain amount of experience through battling and the like, sometimes it will change its appearance and become stronger. No! Don't do that! We don't do that here! He said it was a phenomenon called evolution. And so I decided to raise a Wurmple myself and have it evolve. Part of the Survey Corps, aren't you? You catch a Wurmple, could you let me have it? Not if you do that with it. There'll be a reward in it for you, I promise. Just get me a Wurmple if you can. Wurmple can't evolve, that's not allowed! Breathe here. What a tool. Never heard of that before, must be a new breed, exactly. You're the newcomer who fell from the sky. You heading outside the village? Of course you are. The survey course must have to get out and about to compile that Pokedex. That book they're working on, right? Well, on your way, kindly do me a favour. Find out all about Starly. Pokemon are certainly terrifying creatures, but when I see a Starly, I simply feel whole. Not that I had the least desire to actually touch one, mind you. Please let me see Starly's entry in the Pokedex the moment you completed it. Existence of Wurmple denied, indeed. Is that guy one of the Weasel guy who asks for the large Weasel that, like... I wonder what would happen if you saw how many people had completed that quest, because I bet it'd be, like, less than 1%. The Weasel-size quest, that is. It is that guy. Yeah, it is. Can Pokemon of the same species really come in different sizes? Oh, I know the professor said they do, but I have a hard time believing it unless they're different size ones lined up side by side. If there really are Weasel bigger than mine, I'd love to see them alongside the one I have, for comparison's sake. Right. You're an natural when it comes to catching Pokemon, right? I bet you see where I'm going with this. If you catch me a Weasel bigger than mine, could you let me have it? I'll make it worth your while. Big Weasel, little Weasel. So we have to give it to him. Interesting. Yeah, okay. So I think what I'm going to do... Bloody Alpha Weasel. Oh, is it Alpha? I swear that he doesn't let you do Alphas. Or maybe I just couldn't find an Alpha Weasel, so I never did it like that. Anyway. Weasel is an Alpha Pokemon, I'm pretty sure doesn't spawn regularly, so you'd have to get a rare Alpha one. I know Shinx's ears had Ogden markings on the inside, but what were they? No use, I can't remember. This will keep me up all night. Hey, aren't you with the Survey Corps? If you catch a Shinx, could you show it to me? I've got to see one with my own eyes. Please, I can't remember for the life of me what those ears look like. It's driving me up the wall. We can do this one right now. Got one of those Shinx? I do. Ryoma. Alright, let's have a peek at those round ears. He makes a good point. Don't Shinx ears look like the logo of whoever's doing the redevelopment plan for Lumiose? Because I feel like they do look pretty similar. Which seems a little silly, but I don't think I'm going to be able to find the logo. That's annoying. Well, as long as it's over a particular size, that works too. It's just really hard to find one that tall. So you farm for an alpha and that worked. Oh, I see. That makes sense. That's it. It had that little yellow cross pattern on them. Kind of like a star. Can't tell you what a relief this is. Felt like I had a bone stuck in my throat. Only the throat's my brain and the bones of thought. Thanks for helping me get that bone out. We did it! We got 3 potions. You'll love to see it, really. Alright. I'm inclined to want to spend money. Get some clothing. Special parcel arrived with your name on it. Modern jacket, a pair of modern trousers, and modern shoes. So yeah, that's the Galactic set. And this is another set. Fancy Shaman kimono and Shaman fancy bottoms. Okay, so yeah, no, they are... You bought our other games, you can have stuff. There's more. Pikachu Festival? Okay, yeah, no, you bought our game so you can have stuff. This is a... You bought our games so you can have stuff. Is there any flat caps here? There's a woven hat. Ooh. And some headbands. Not as interested in the headbands, I'll be honest. And then yeah, here are the everyday kimono stuff. And then everyday trousers. And then karate outfit. And then you sandals. Which I think I will take. IMO. Let's go with the crimson. Get some new shoes, you know? Who doesn't love a new pair of shoes? Right. Oh, that's a new sound effect for them as well. That's fun. I don't know. Sometimes games don't go into the effort to do that kind of stuff. But then again, there aren't that many customization options in Arceus, I'll be honest. I re-dripped out my character in my main save file last night because it was still looking like Orange Cahir. And I found out there's no longer hairstyle than the one I'd already chosen, which is kind of devastating. And, what was it called? There aren't all that many different, there's not all that many different selections for clothing. Righto! Righto! Let's get to it, shall we? In order to complete this Pokedex of ours, there are a great many research tasks I'll need you to help carry out, my boy. The details of these tasks can be found in the Pokedex if you wish to reference at any time. Indeed. I'm aware of this. You must catch and battle diverse Pokemon species to carry out plenty of research tasks. And so you'll gain research points and other rewards for your work. One last piece of advice, Cahir. If you see a wild Pokemon attack coming your way, dodge like your life depends on it. Say that again. Here, watch closely. Remember what I do so you can do it later. Hup! She looks so proud of herself. That beautiful flying bit of gymnastics is what we call a dodge. Light on your feet, you can dodge out the way of a Pokemon's attacks. That way, hopefully, you can avoid taking a beating and blacking out in the wilderness. The security corps had me, had to collect me when I got the business end of some Shinx's Thundershock. Also, it wasn't her Pikachu's. 10. But don't worry, I've got lots of experience to draw on. I'll teach you plenty. Alright. Follow Akari to learn some tips. Boing, 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 boing. Alright. Now, let's share some Survey Corps wisdom. Focus on a Pokemon with ZL, then press down on a button to open the Pokedex. You'll see what tasks you have for that Pokemon. You might have noticed you have a research task. That you have a research task to do with how many Bidoof you've caught. That's right, catching just one isn't enough. You need 2, then 4, and more and more. When it's time to battle a Pokemon, remember the captain's switching wisdom. Yep, I do. Okay. Where's the doof? There is the doof. Alright. Number caught, how many heavy specimens you've caught. Number defeated, number of different forms you've obtained. Oh, there's one for male and one for female, isn't there? What is our current one? I didn't mean to do that. I think this is the other gender, however. So... that doof be threatening that doof? Be low poly. Why does the Bidoof get lower poly? a lot closer than Cyndaquil. What's up with that? What's up with you, Bidoof? Why are you so low poly? Huh? Shit, it's using rollout already. That's not great. A little bit powerful, that, isn't it? Yay, okay. That's it, you caught Bidoof. Whee, you! Alright. I think I've been spotted, I'm gonna be honest. Game can't handle all that doof. Indeed it can't, okay. Yeah, we caught 2 different forms. We need to evolve one, which we can't do. Investigate the booth that bothered the village. That's another thing. The next point of interest is 3 Bidoof caught. We need to catch some heavy specimens. Nice. That Bidoof is liking it. It knows. It knows too much! No, it knows nothing. Cool. What do you know, Akari? I think you got it, but as a reminder, don't forget to open your Pokedex when you focus on a Pokemon. Yes, I know. Alright. One of your tasks is to catch a Starly without being spotted, right? For that task, try catching them while hiding in the grass. Have I already done that one then? Because I don't think I got spotted. I might check the task just right now. Okay, we need to catch more without being spotted, though. And we need to defeat some. And we need to obtain 2 different forms. Probably one male, one female again. We should defeat some Bidoof as well. Uh-oh. Stealthy I am. No, the other one. No, the other one. The other one. God damn it. Ha, idiot. Turned his back. What a moron. Alright. Kill! Okay. Let's eviscerate this one. It's keeping its guard up. Well, buddy. Keep your guard up against this. Shit ass. Why are you still keeping your guard up? That seems foolish. There is no guard to keep up. You're gone now. Imbecile. Okay. Let's get some orange berries while we can. Well, now our car is all the way over there. Alright. Where's our shit for Shinx? Alright, number defeated. Number you defeated with ground type attacks. Times you've seen it use quick attack. Times you've seen it use bite. Okay, interesting. But does ours even have quick attack? Because, like, we can just do that. Ours has quick attack. So we can just do that. But I think for now I'm going to just try and catch one. Well, that didn't go well, did it? Gonna be honest, that could have gone better. A lot better, actually. Cannot stress how much better that could have gone. Because what it went was badly. Okay, we've seen it use quick attack once, though, now. I'm a genius. I'm good at this. This, I'm good at it. Let's throw a ball. Alright. That was a low one. It was! You'll love to see it. Alright, we're getting there with the progress of the decks. I think. We're doing so well. Let's also do so. Pokeball. Sorry, I distracted myself realizing that there are probably Pokemon around. There's a Weasel over there. Obviously, we're not going to want to fight a Weasel with this shit-ass, though, right? Okay, let's get out the way of Weasel. I'm pretty sure they don't like us. As far as I remember, Weasel, not our biggest fan. But man, is he, like, in the middle. Okay, no, look away. I got this, watch. Haha, shit-ass! Absolutely fucking duked. Did you see that? Oi! Don't do that. Oh, level 2? That's a low level. Oh, we've got Thundershock now, that's good. But we need to see it use Quick Attack. We don't need to see it use Thundershock, we need to see it use Quick Attack. So, let's Quick Attack the Weasel. This one looks rather small, I don't think this one's going to count. Hate to say it, this one I don't think is going to be the one we need for the quest. Yeah, I think I might have said this before, but I'm going to say it again just to make sure I'm clear. We can do quests as long as they involve unevolved Pokemon. Alright. What kind of Weasel quests are? That's the art funky here. What kind of Weasel quests are there? Catch multiple large specimens. Defeat some with electric type moves, and see it use Aqua Jet. Okay, so we don't actually need to catch it more. We can just fight it with Shinx. I think we need to fight some Bidoof as well. So I'm going to fight some Bidoof, I think. Baruga was saying best of luck getting a shiny, but I just realized that I used Thundershock instead. I kind of like instinctively did it and then clicked it, and then realized I was wrong immediately after. These guys like fast fire rollout. It's kind of scary actually. Alright, we can just check that. Okay, cool. I was going to say, that's going to do a lot of damage. This isn't a Nuzlocke, to be clear. We do not have to worry about the prospect of our Pokemon dying. This is a regular playthrough where bad things shan't happen. Okay, yeah, these do actually restore Pokemon hit points. But we do have like 7 potions, so we might as well use a couple, right? No harm in using a couple of potions. Alright. Splish, splash, splish, splash. How long into the game was it that you guys tried swimming? You fool, you tried to run. But, yeah. You know, we always question the trainers like Phi Goldeen, but they must be working on their galactic rank in Kanto. Exactly, exactly. That's surely maybe what's going on, right? I always forget that you can't just return Pokemon like that. I think it might be because I'm used to Scarlet Violet. Like when you send a Pokemon out to do something, you tend to just want to return them the moment they finished it. But in these games, obviously, that's not a mechanic. Oh, Ponyta. Oh, I remember, this area's right next to where you fight the Rapidash, isn't it? Wurmple's over there. I thought that was like an actual purple thing on the rock, but it wasn't. What are you doing? You're feeling worn out. Rest in a tent at one of our base camps. You can also rest there to pass some time if it's nighttime and you're scared to be out surveying. The tent is a fine option. Why would I be scared? It's not like there are ghosts or anything. Donk. Whoop. Nice. Yeah, the early game isn't going to be that hard. I'm going to be real. Like, I'm not worried about the early game. It's going to be once we start, like, moving on to other areas. Okay, I've surely been spotted at this point. I'm not complaining. But, was that Wurmple quite alright? That Starly is, it's taking a nap. That Starly is, taking a snooze. Not for long. Quick attack. I'm gonna max out my Shinx. That's what I'm thinking. Is, the dub for this... Oh, it ran away. Like, the dub for this is going to be, Weavy. What words am I trying to string together? The dub for this is going to be, leveling up the Pokedex rank. No, not the Bidoof. No, not the Bidoof. Not the Bidoof! There we go. That idiot didn't react fast enough. What a tool. Hey! So very much like Ryomo, who solos the game. To be fair, our Ryoma's only soloing the game because I need him to use Quick Attack a lot. Oh, he's gone. Okay, that's a shame. A lot of Shinx around here. That's concerning. Oh, what do I need to do to Shinx again? What are the Shinx? Okay, that is a Shinx in the grass. Check Pokedex. Okay. We need to defeat some. We need to catch one more. We need it to use Bite. We need to obtain its other form. Nice. Okay, did that obtain the other form? No. Remember we caught a third one though, but I think... I'm gonna fight. Maybe we should try to use Ryoma to solo the game, because that would be kind of funny. All things considered. If we soloed the game with Ryoma, that would amuse me, I think. Alright. We're actually running out of quick attacks. Which isn't the best. But, what we are doing is, what was it called? Getting good on these. Oh yeah, we've seen each quick attack 12 times now. Oh, right, it doesn't register to the dex until we've spoken to the professor about it, right? Oh, we can defeat a couple more Shinx and stuff, though. The professor's going to be so proud of us for getting a... We're going to get a good grade in Shinx. That's what's going to happen here. We're going to get such a good grade in Shinx. Haha, fucking idiot. Look at this fucking moron. Thunk. They make a very satisfying sound effect to thunder cunting a ball at the back of a Pokemon's head. Especially with, like, heavy balls. You just want to lob that shit, you know? Right. I think Akari wants us to go over and visit her at some point. But, my team is mostly Bidoof at the moment, so I might switch them out. Makes you worry the Pokemon suffer brain damage. I mean, they go from fighting you to being your friend pretty easily. Like, there's something going on there. Is it brain damage? Oh. Whoop. I'm so good at sneaking up on Pokemon, you see? Alright. Trying to think, I think there's some Pokemon that you don't normally get this early on in the game if you go across the river to where you're not supposed to be at this point in the game. Oh, we can actually use Strong Style and stuff already. And a Strong Style quick attack. Nat 20 stealth, exactly. It lived! Oh no! Oh no! That was kind of entirely my fault. Let's use Jerry. When you bonk them with balls, sure. Alright. I should probably do some Jerry Pokedex stuff, right? I'm guessing all of Jerry's Pokedex stuff is going to be... Well, not all of Jerry's Pokedex stuff, but a lot of Jerry's Pokedex stuff is going to just be stuff that you can do with a single Cyndaquil. We've seen it use Quick Attack a bunch of times. We need to use strong and agile style moves. Interesting. And then we do need to catch more, but... Alright. We're going to go back and heal. We're also going to switch out our team a bit. And then maybe we'll do some crafting. Or we think. And then after that we can do some more catching. I don't know, I'm having fun just pondering around, not furthering the story, at least right now. I feel like maybe I should further the story, you know? I feel like in these runs, generally, what, like, the classic PokeTubers do is they just, like, gun to do as much of the story as quickly as possible. But, I want to see what my options are. Don't want to talk to Laventon yet, though. I could use a rest. Just a little while. There we go. Okay. And then can I access... I want to see my Pokemon. Find the Alpha Doof. Doof. Oh, there's an Alpha Doof around? Interesting. Trying to figure out how I want to play my cards here. Because obviously, like... we have a lot of Pokemon around. You know what? When a Pokemon enters our team, it'll be up for naming. We'll say it like that. If there's an unnamed Pokemon and it enters our team, that's when nickname suggestions should start. So I'm gonna add Eevee and Buizel to the team. So if anybody has Eevee and Buizel name suggestions, all right. Let's take a peek. Okay, Eevee. We need to catch a bunch. We need to catch some without being spotted. We need to use Quick Attack. We need to give it food. Obtain 2 forms, obviously male and female. Evolve 10. And investigate more about how Eevee evolves. I'm not doing either of those, I don't think. So I guess we probably won't get that far with Eevee's Pokedex, which is a shame. In other news, though, how are we doing with Shinx? We've seen it use Quick Attack 19 times, so it's only another 6. Until we've maxed out the quick attacks, which is good. What's it called? Oh, I should have crafted more balls. Because we only have 21. To be fair, that's half of our balls. I'm now realizing, actually, that's a lot. I forgot that this is one of those games that, like, decides it wants to stay silent the whole time. Like, I'm glad Scarlet and Violet actually decided to have overworld music. Because it genuinely bothers me a little bit how much some video games are just like, music? No, we don't need that. Music? No. That'd be silly. Who wants to listen to sounds when you play a game? Not me. When I play video games, I like to do it in just silence. What do you think, huh? The more energy a Pokemon's got, the harder it'll be to catch. If you battle a Pokemon and lower its HP, or maybe inflict paralysis and move like a Shinx Thundershock, it should be easier to catch. Thank you for telling me that basic tutorial information. This is very Breath of the Wild, indeed, indeed. This is like my big issue with, what's it called? Okay, I kinda bought that for myself. What was I saying? This is my issue with early game and Pokemon games, is I'm always so inclined to talk to everybody, and then I quickly remember and have to remind myself that literally everything anybody wants to say is a fucking tutorial. like, early game of a Pokemon game, you aren't going to get any actual dialogue. I guess a bit more immersive environments. I think it's not all that immersive. I've never found it that immersive, you know? Alright, this guy, head empty. Number of light specimens, and we can defeat some. And see it use Poison Sting. Okay, interesting. I guess we can use Hoshi for a bit. Starly... I shouldn't have used Hoshi. Oh well. What the hell, man? Alright. This is what we need to be doing. We need to be surprising the Wurmple so we can actually attack them. It lived. That's not great. But I think if we strong style this, it should kill. It did! You'll love to see it. Alright. Issue is it means if we want to see it use Poison Sting, we're going to have to do that on our own. We're going to have to nab our Wurmple. Alright. I don't know, I guess, like, there's that part of me that's like, oh, Eevee, I should use it. Interested to see how good Eevee's actually going to be. What is those? What is those? Cherry Berry, interesting. I should maybe head up here. Oh, where's the map again? Here it is. Okay, yeah, up here I think is to the Shaman area, right? Is there interesting stuff up there? I'm gonna head over past the Snorlax. Because I know what's over there. And it's stuff that you don't normally get early on in the game, because you generally... I don't know, it's not necessary. But, like, the game kind of guides you over to the left of the, No, let me pass you. Haha! Shmbam! I'm amazing at stealth. As I said before, my stealth skills, unmatched. You know? Like, this Wurmple didn't see me coming. Did you see that? It just didn't see me coming. I was entirely invisible to that Wurmple until I was on top of it. If I were that Wurmple, I would have been absolutely flabbergasted. Alright, I was going to say, there's a nasty guy around here. No, I want to get the... Yeah. Oh, we got a Firestone. That's useless. Okay. I forgot. There is music. It's when you find an alpha. This is our first alpha, I think. Obviously, we can't catch it. It's evolved. It's weird to think there was a time Snorlax wasn't an evolved Pokemon and it was just a basic Pokemon, but it was fucking huge. Alright. Was literally you in Baldur's Gate today with Pass Without a Trace, standing in front of someone and they didn't see you. Fucking moron. Me? Stealthy as hell, honestly. My stealth skills, easily unmatched, you know? Like, it's kind of crazy how good I am at just sneaking around. Well, starting to think I might have, entered an area a little bit more powerful than me, you know? Because there are Luxio around, is what I'm trying to say. And Staravia. I'm guessing all of these it's on site with. Yeah, no, it is. I'm correct on that front. I'm being chased right now. No, I want to throw it at this. Oh wow, you are like trying to bullet hell me right now. I don't really appreciate that, mate. Goodbye. I think it's interesting that you can't actually find shinies until you get that Bonita. Okay, this is where I want it to be. Right now, where I am right now, this is where I want it to be. Is it where I want to be, though, actually, is probably the big question. Because I can see a Kadabra right there. But, my real prize is seemingly not present. And that's a little bit concerning. Because I didn't really come up here to fuck around. You know? Luxio is not into that guy. Not particularly. Ooh, exciting. We're in the Iron Age now. That is very exciting, actually. There he is. There is the guy I wanted this whole time. I don't really know why I felt like catching an Abra so badly, but I did feel like catching an Abra. And by the looks of it, maybe I'll catch an Abra, we'll see. I should probably save. It's annoying you can't, like, retake that photo. Like, it has to be that picture. I don't really get why. Dipshit. Hey, we got an Abra. Uh-oh, I've been spotted. Hey! Alright. Abra's who I wanted, but there are other Pokemon around here. Oh, okay. I've been spotted once more. So basically, I can fight you. I've decided. I'm gonna fight this guy. This is gonna go great. Level 15 buses? I'm level 11. Oh, okay. You're faster than me. I don't like that much. But this is gonna one-shot. See? It did a lot of damage. And then I lived this. I didn't live that. You ever wonder if you got overzealous? I don't. This is gonna go great. Do we have Flame Wheel yet? That's like a move. Oh, we have Rollout. That's great. Thunk. Haha! We beat Staravia! You see, I'm good at the game. That's why that happened. But what do you mean move mastered? How? Bidoof mastered a move. What do you mean you mastered a move, the? What move did you master? Oh, I see! So you get a move, and then when you master it, that's when you can use like strong style and shit with it. Okay, we're gonna want to stick to the beach. Yeah, you see, that's why we're gonna want to stick to the beach. I don't like how good those guys' eyesight is. Don't like how good that guy's eyesight might be. Like, that guy's eyesight is theoretically very good. You know what? He seems chill. I'm falling under the impression this guy isn't chill. This guy isn't chill! Oh, fuck! What that? Okay. Yeah, don't mind me, lad. I'm not here. Just pretend I'm not even here. Cool, thank you. You? Pretend like you want to be caught. Nice. Okay, there's a Mime Junior over there. I like Astronaut for blood. It kind of was, going to be honest. Don't... I'm very menaced by Gastrodon literally just over there. Stop walking away from me. There we go. Hi. No, don't run. Hey, we're fine. We're buddies. Yeah, see? We're friends. Isn't that great? No, you weren't meant to do that. You weren't meant to do that. Get in the ball. Fucking hell, man. There we go. Gastro, don't mess with it. Yeah, no, I can see that. Wait, Eevee's at level 11, I'm just realizing. That's kind of wacky. It's kind of zany. Alright. There's another Mime Jr. over there. We're doing good at just catching a bunch of Pokemon, I'm gonna be honest. Like, I'm starting to wonder if this is one of those challenges that is going to be more hard. Specifically later on. Oh, that's definitely caught. I was gonna say. Like, when the ball flips very slightly, that's when you know you caught it. Hi there. I don't really want to fight you, so I'm gonna go. Okay, no, I'm not. This didn't go the way I wanted it to. I want that, I've decided, so I'm gonna get that. That's what's it called? Alpha Alakazam. Oh god, he is spitting shit at me. Don't really know what he's spitting at me. I'm not paying enough attention. But something's being spat at me, and I don't like it that much. Oh, it's an Abra. Oh shit. I'm still being chased by a Luxio. Oh, that's a Luxray. Well, how about that? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. I can't move if I'm being targeted. That's a bit scary. Hey, buddy. Can you leave? I don't really want to fight you. You know? I've been thinking about this for a while, and, not really. Like, I can hear the music playing, and I don't know if... Okay, no, he's gone. Cool. Let's save. Let's save the game, you know? And I think at that point, I'm hubristic. The lake's up there. I think we can get a Magikarp or two, or maybe even 3. That Luxray is still literally just there. Like, we could aggravate the Luxray again. You know, we messed with it. We got away from it fine last time. However, I just don't trust that wasn't a fluke. That was not the way I wanted to go. I wanted to go inwards. There we go. Okay, yeah, so if we go around here, past the Luxray, maybe, past the Alakazam, definitely. I've been spotted again. No, not by you. I don't want to get spotted by you. Sorry, bud. You're cool and everything? Oh, I'm being chased by a Luxray again. Where am I heading? Oh, this is the wrong direction. I'm aggravating everybody right now, which isn't that smart, I don't think. Like, can't help but notice a lot of guys just then. I'm being noticed again by a lot of guys, actually. This is, I'm starting to think I'm bad at stealth. You know? Like, after feeling so good at stealth for so long, I thought it was, like, a good on me part. I'm starting to think that I'm just... there's literally nowhere to hide around here. You see... Uh-oh. Because I was hoping that there'd be more than just Luxray over here, and there just isn't that. It's just Luxray. Which, hi, no, yeah, bye. Goodbye. Okay, goodbye. I don't really know what attack those guys are using. I really expected them to be a bit more zappy. You know, that would have made sense. Still being chased, can't help but notice. By everything, I'm pretty sure. But there's an apricorn tree over there, and I do like apricorns. So since I've already aggravated literally everybody in the area, Okay, I don't want to use Shinx. That guy is using an electric attack, which is pretty cool. Yeah, no, I can't help but notice the amount of guys very, very angry at me. But it's fine, because we can go this way. And then we can get more berries. Okay, at this point, you know, at the point we're at right now, I'm just gonna go over here. Public enemy number 1, Cahir on these plains. Look, it's not like I'm public enemy number 1. Maybe like number 2 or 3. Maybe even number 4. Maybe number 1. Alright. But that went well, you know? We went out there. We got attacked a little bit. A lot bit. Just a shit. They were really mad at me. Were those guys angry at me, or am I like... Is that just me, you know? Like, do you think those guys were, like, a bit mad? Or, like... Alright, you're great, you woke them up and they chose violence. Exactly, that's exactly what went on there. I wonder what Abra wants to do for the Pokedex. Well, what kind of Abra things? The operation was a complete success. It was very successful. Okay. Times you've seen it use teleport. Times you've scared it off with a scatterbang. We need to defeat some as well. We need to catch some without being spotted. We've only caught light specimens. We can have it use teleport a bunch. Let's head over to Akari, and then along the way, I'm just gonna have it use teleport on, like, everything I see. I guess the gatekeeping of Pokeball recipes is smart. Because, like, right now we have Iron Chunks, which I'm pretty sure is what's used to make Great Balls. What does teleport even do? What does teleport even do? In this one. I think what I'm going to do is head over here a bit more. Because there is Ponyta over here. Also, like, we're very close to, like, good Shinx research. You know? Aha. Aha. Okay, you are scared of me. I know you're scared of me. But that means that I can just lob it at your back. Fucking moron. And basically, you're not going to run away. No, you're keeping your guard up. That's great. Which means I can use teleport. Okay, I see how this works now. I think it counts if you see the Wild Ones warp as well. I saw a bunch of the Wild Ones warp and nothing happened, so I don't think it does. Bluntly put. Okay, we got what we needed to do down there, because we saw it use teleport. And that's what I wanted to do. We need to see it use teleport, like, a bunch. But... alright. Shellos, we need to defeat, get it to use Water Pulse, obtain different forms. Alright. Then we need Mime Junior to use Mimic. We need to catch it without being spotted, and give it food. The whole catch without being spotted one is becoming an issue. Also, like, if anybody has name suggestions for Abra, Weasel, or Eevee, do suggest. What were the Weasel ones? I forget. Okay, Aqua Jet is the only really one we can actually do. And does it have Aqua Jet? Yeah, it might have Aqua Jet. Serenity for Eevee? Oh, I like that one. That's nice. Alright, we might as well do that. While we are here. Serenity, the Eevee. Weasel has Aqua Jet. Okay, that's grand. Because I'm guessing defeating the Ponyta is going to be one of the things. Did that guy spot me? I just got spotted. I'm unsure if that guy actually spotted me. Could call Weasel Foot. That is true. That is true. You see, I wasn't going to keep Weasel around. But now I might. We'll call him Foot Junior. Foot Junior. And Abraham, I like that. Abraham. Alright. I did kind of want to catch this guy in a... just a regular way. Haha, fucking idiot. Absolutely duped, honestly. Hey! Ponytail caught. Okay. What's Ponytail's deck ship? Yeah, defeated. Defeated with water-type moves. That's grand, because that means that we can use Foot Junior. Oh, you can grab the free shiny. I can grab the free shiny. What was it called? I can grab the free shiny. I need to initiate that quest, though. And I did check initially, and there was nothing there. So I don't think I can initiate the quest for a bit. But I will initiate the quest. And obviously, like, that's a Ponyta I can use, because it's... I can use the shiny Ponyta. And also, like, Ponyta evolves in, like, level 30s, so clearly it's good... in the level 40s, so clearly it's good, right? Clearly it's, like, a good Pokemon. Alright. We're getting off a lot of good Aqua Jets with this. Alright, yeah. Scyther and... ooh. That Rapidash scares me, done it. Alright. I mean, obviously that Rapidash is more or less made to be the first alpha you encounter, which is interesting. Okay, we've quick attacked enough. We've quick attacked too many times, actually. We need to bite. We need to bite things. I'm gonna bite this Bidoof. Because we need to kill a bunch of Bidoof as well. Never mind. That's fine. Where even is Akari? 140 units in that direction. Alright, hi buddy. Basically... did he just wave at me? That's adorable! I didn't even know he could do that! He said hello. Kill him. Kill it. Kill it now. Alright. We're getting Grit Dust, which is good. What is it? Yeah, okay, we can defeat Weasel with electric-type moves. I think Weasels are aggressive. Yeah, they are. Is the other one going to join the fight, or is it too early? Yeah, it is going to join the fight. Ouch. Okay, I shouldn't have attacked it head-on. That hurt me. Okay, yeah, no, they are both going for me. That's interesting. But, can you take this Thunder Shock? No, you can't. I was expecting it to, I'm going to be honest. I was very much anticipating that to not KO. I like how there's just a plant sticking out of the ground now. Alright, we did it. That went very well, actually. Right, what else is over here? There's an apricorn tree right there. Alright. I'm very interested to know what my final team's going to look like. Obviously, Krogonk's going to be there. Like... oh, it's Mime Jr. again. Okay, we know with Mime Jr. now that we need to catch it unawares. God, this guy's a fucking moron. Didn't even see me coming. Didn't even see me coming. My stealth game, it's stepping up, I'm gonna be honest. Oh. Maybe it's not. Maybe my stealth game is stepping down again, actually. Did he notice me? I'm genuinely unsure. Maybe? I'm gonna say a firm maybe on that. No, I didn't. It spotted me. It very much was very aware of my existence and presence there. I'm gonna be real. All right. Let's continue poking around before we go to find a Kari. Because obviously we want to make as much progress as possible now. Because then we can just charge ahead through the game later. You know? Because, like, that's, like, the thing with Legends Arceus is, like, you need to get, The issue is Wurmple aren't really going to play ball. Oh, we can evolve Starly. We're not going to, though. What was I going to say? The issue with Pla... The issue with Pla is, it's not an issue. It's just the thing with it, really. It's obviously progress is locked behind how much of the Pokédex you have completed, which makes sense for a game like Legends Arceus, don't get me wrong. But obviously that puts a thorn in our side, because it means we need to do as much as possible in catching Pokemon. Which is kind of why I do want to stick to using as many only first stage Pokemon as possible. Well, first stage Pokemon that don't evolve specifically. Like, I want most of my Pokédex progress to be tied to them, instead of, like, cheesing it with just, like, catching Carnivine and shit, you know? I don't know what's going to happen if this guy spots me, but I don't really care. I'm just going to attack it. Alright. Level 3 Ponyta is honestly quite funny. Like, I'm going to be real. The level 3 Ponyta, rather amusing. Did they always go first when you initiate? Like this? No, they don't. The more you know. But doof. This one isn't fleeing. Alright. That looks like the Sword and Shield bite animation. It's just Shinx also launches at your opponent. I wonder if that is going to be a thing they keep... Ooh, Rapidash. I wonder if that is going to be a thing they keep in future games. Is Pokemon actually lunging at their opponents. I don't know. I appreciate what they've been doing in Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet with, like, the free cam when in battles. Like, I understand why they've done it. I do kind of vibe with it. But I'd rather them not keep it, honestly. Because, what's it called? I feel like move animations can be better. In fact, it doesn't even matter with that. Like, surely you can rotate all you want, and then when a Pokemon uses a move, it, like, forces you into a specific camera angle, right? Time to get some sleep. Good luck with the baby monster. Fair enough, Nintendo Haku. Thanks for stopping by. It was nice seeing you. I hope you get good sleep. Alright. I'm going to be really interested to see what Zeta A's like gameplay loop is like, because Legends Arceus is obviously very focused on capturing Pokemon, and yeah, Legends Arceus is focused on capturing and avoiding Pokemon. Like, Legends Arceus' like whole ethos is Pokemon are terrifying, and they want to like hit that home for you. So like, but Zeta A wants to make a haven for people and Pokemon. Z to A clearly isn't going to be interested in trying to make Pokemon out to be horrifying creatures that should be avoided. It wouldn't be surprising if battles take a more central stage, central form in the games. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see what it actually plays like. Like, I feel like, honestly, the whole what about Pokemon issue, I mean, maybe it doesn't. I was going to say lends credence to the idea it would be set in the past. But I guess we don't know what kind of time frame we're going to enter the city in. Because if we enter the city in its early construction periods, then, like, we're going to have a lot of biomes around the city to explore and catch Pokemon in it. That really depends how, like, developed the city is by the time the game starts. Because if the city's already sitting at, like, decent levels of development, then... which I feel like would be the easiest way to do things. Don't run. Okay, thank you. Get bitten. Nom 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 nom. Okay. Didn't hit it on the back properly, that's a shame. Wait, it's 10 PM! I didn't even clock that. This past hour is just whizzed by. Right, what does Akari want? Around here you can find a Pokemon called Weasel. It's got an aggressive disposition. Yeah? That means it will hit you with moves, just like Shinx. You'll need to battle to catch it. I am aware. And speaking of which, your research task for Weasel includes seeing it use a certain move. To be precise, you have to see it use the move in battle. That's right, some tasks require battling. Now go on ahead. You take care of some Weasel research tasks, then come talk to me. Akari. About that. About that, buddy. A good pun. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even realize I made one. I mean, I'm very aware I'm so funny. Haha. You're doing quite well for yourself. Yeah, love a reward for keeping up with me. Your own crafting kit. Ooh. You said 10 PM and I didn't clock it. Oh, yeah, no. I did say that. Alright. And here's a recipe for potions, too. How kind. Alright. With the crafting kit, you can craft items anywhere using materials you have in your satchel. As long as you've got an apricorn and a tumblestone, you can make a Pokeball anytime. Or with an oranberry and a medicinal lake, you can make potions, so do heal your Pokemon. How goes your research? The cover of your Pokedex will tell you if there are any tasks you can finish and can report. 64. Abercrombie, you'll notice this is your first time playing Legends Arceus? No, this is my second time playing Legends Arceus. I don't know why I never revisited this game. But this is Cahir playthrough number 2. But I am having a lot of fun with it all the same. Please write to Lavender once you've got some research tasks good and done. Well, I guess I might as well. Maybe. We could get more stuff done on Cyndaquil. Shinx we're doing well with. We've already seen it use Bite 7 times. Weasel we're doing well with. We've already seen it use Aqua Jet 6. We could defeat more electric-type moves. Oh, we can get Eevee to use Quick Attack. And we can get progress on it like that. Oh, we need Abra to teleport more. Still good, though. Plus, I hope you and your starter survive this challenge. Thank you. I feel like the starter should maybe be the emphasis there. I'm definitely going to use Cyndaquil the whole game. Do not tell Rob I implied anything like that. Alright. This guy probably won't do much damage to me. It's going to be level 2 indeed it is. Alright, let's get some more teleports done. Abraham? Buddy? Ouch. Oh shit, it's attacking twice. Okay, Abraham. Thank you. Let's go to Serenity and get some quick attacks off. Alright. Damn, this thing's merciless. Alright, go back, have fun BRBing. Alright, we can get a couple of quicker attacks done. Is Serenity... okay. I'm concerned about the Serenity disobeying because, any Pokemon disobeying, our whole team... I don't have space in my satchel for a ball of mud. Oh no. I know the baby won't stick around. So many other baby mons will have better movesets. Yeah, more or less. Like, Scyther, that is a good point. That is a good point. So, like, not using Scyther, I think, would be a foolish move, honestly. We should be able to get Scyther pretty soon as well. I don't think it's too long until we can actually approach the forest area. Alright, looks like there's more apricorns up in the northwest. I was going to say 66 already, which is nice. Alright. Oh, we need to use teleport 3 times for anything to happen, though. Okay. I am going to do that, then. Because I would like for things to happen. Wouldn't you, Starly? Okay, that wasn't really what. Don't run away. Don't run away. Don't do it. Ah! And the alpha's there anyway. Oh, there's an alpha Scyther? I didn't even consider that. Of course there is. Alright, there are some shinks around here I might not have thought. Because I do need to get, like, literally one more teleport off and then I'll go to Leventon. Just one more teleport. Just one more. Alright, the issue is if a level 3 Weasel was doing that much damage to an Abra. Well. Yep, that's what you hunted for shiny back in the day. Ah, understandable. Don't say back in the day about Legends Arceus, though. It didn't come out long ago, right? It's just it's a recent game. It's recent, basically. Alright. Hopefully we get a chance to teleport this time. Hey, okay. This guy's probably immediately going to dip, but I'll switch into Serenity anyway. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, it didn't. I'd love to see it, really. Means we can get a quick attack off and maybe defeat it? Wait, we totally can. Okay. Nice. You'll have to see it, really. Alright. To be fair, I should probably start using spoiled apricorns and stuff more. No, that's the Pokedex Cahir. 69, that's the funny sex number. Oh. Surprised we've already got there. If we catch a third Wurmple, maybe even a couple more without being spotted, we can get a bunch more points. Might try for that. I don't think we've been spotted by this guy. Oh, Shinx. The issue is we don't have any ground type attacks. So if we had ground type attacks, we could do that. I'm interested to see how this playthrough is going to go. Because man, have we made like 0 progress in the last hour. This might end up being a longer playthrough just because of the nature of Legends Arceus and the nature of me in general being so easily distracted all of the time. But like also I gotta check out okay, I got a couple more things done now. Yeah, 70 of these. No, wait, I want to catch another Wurmple. So I can literally do that. We're kind of goated. We're kind of set. Avoid the Alpha Luxio. I guess that's the other Alpha Pokemon you're likely to encounter first, is that Luxio. It's interesting, like, just to kind of see how video games are, like, kind of meant to be paced and such. Okay, there's got to be something around here. A Shinx that got angry at me, that's what's around here. Great. How many more teleports do I need to use for the next one? Abra... 2 more? Alright. I can do that. Maybe. Depends if it works or not. It did for now, okay. Let's go back to Serenity for more quick attacks. I just want to get like a bunch of Pokedex entries entirely filled in immediately, because that sounds good. That sounds like a good thing to do, you know? Bro, you challenged me. Why are you looking around? Like, why are you acting aloof? I don't think we're climbing up to that artichoke. Alright, I maybe shouldn't have come down here, because there are no Wurmple down here. Okay, now another Shinx has noticed me. This is spiffing, and by spiffing I don't mean that at all. Okay, the dead flowers around here. There's a Silcoon. I guess we can fight Pokemon. But I'm not sure if that begins to register them to your dex or not. I just dokued my Pokemon. I was 6 off the top score and got 2 Pokemon that were different. Wait. Okay, I think I get you. Wait. Yeah, so you've done 8 the exact same, but you did 2. Okay, there are no Wurmple around here, and I'm being attacked by a lot of... There's a Wurmple! Yeah! Okay. I with the lowest score and 2 that won. Yeah. That is still very impressive, though. You are very good at Pokedoku, but then again, I kind of would have expected that. Alright, I think I'm going to talk to Laventon now. It's 1:15. Alright. Oh, if it isn't a crafting kit! You must have listened attentively to what Cahir is teaching. Excellent work, dear boy. Seems like a good time to explain the survey reports and the rewards they offer. When you submit survey reports, you receive money based on the level and number of Pokemon you've caught. You receive more money if you fulfill certain conditions, such as catching a specimen for the first time. On that note, let me check the research tasks you completed thus far. We've got a bunch of Pokemon. 20 or more Pokemon in one report achieved. 10 different species. 10 Pokemon caught for the first time. 11 Pokemon caught with a backstrike. And we got 4K. I see. Most illuminating. I'll update our Pokedex with this new data. By carrying out research tasks and submitting survey reports, you'll raise research levels by Pokemon species you encounter. If you raise a Pokemon's entry to level 10, that entry will be considered complete and will have unlocked all the detailed information we had about the species. As you carry out tasks and complete Pokedex points for different species, you can gain Pokedex research points, which you can view on the cover of your Pokedex. Once you've earned a certain number of points, you'll be able to move up through the ranks. Indeed. Okay. So you got Cyndaquil, Starly and Bidoof we only just got. We didn't get Eevee or Abra yet. We got Mime Jr. though. So we didn't actually get that many filled in, which is a bit of a shame. I was hoping we might be able to get Eevee, but I guess not. We need to give it food. I think that'll be the dub there. And then Abra. We need to defeat some and catch some without being spotted. But like the issue is they're very high level. I'm surprised we already have Mime Jr. Oh, because we caught 5 of them. Interesting. Alright. You made good progress on these research tasks here. I do believe you're ready to move up in the ranks. Let's head back to the village and report good news to Smallant. It's time you earned yourself a star. Hell yes, I love stars. I am a star. Alright, we'll let Captain Smallant know about how cool and awesome we are. And then we'll end off for the day, I think. That'll be the dub. End off for the day being we'll move on to Pokedoku. But this has been a fun first stream. If you have any progress to report, I'll judge its worthiness. Show me your Pokedex. Here's my Pokedex, miss. You made yourself progress. It seems you've earned yourself a star. With this, you have officially attained rank of first star in the Galaxy Expedition team. Yeah, I forgot how fun this game was. Yeah. You can now use heavy balls. Pokemon up to level 20 will also obey your orders reliably in battle. Rewards you earn for your survey reports will be more generous now too. Have these as well. They're further recipes you'll need for crafting. You obtained a recipe for heavy balls. And for revives. Hell yeah. 1 Vivichoke and 2 medicinal leeks. That a stranger like you should fall from the sky and yet flourish amongst us is like a testament to your native talents and hard work. Most people prefer it when things are simple enough to be judged on face value alone, and proving your worth by moving up through our ranks is something that anyone can understand. Keep at it, and even if you did fall from the sky, people will be more willing to accept you. Working your way through our ranks here will also help you if you wish to make a life for yourself here. A higher rank will grant you access to more types of Pokeballs and greater rewards. Yeah! For today, at least, you've earned yourself a meal at the Wallflower. And a good night's rest. Awesome sauce. Better suck up on those revives. Quite, honestly. So, Cahir, my boy! I do believe a jolly good congratulations is in order. Well done on earning your first star rank. Potato mochi tastes so much better when you have something to be happy about. Still, we'll be very busy from now on between our survey call duties and requests from folks here. Which reminds me, have you already taken on the request from Beauregard? People of Jubilife aren't too familiar with Pokemon, you see, so if problems arise, survey call get called to help. Indeed so! Some people will ask you to help when you talk with them, while others' requests will be claimed from the blackboard I keep in my lab. Speaking of which, when you approached recently about a request, Akari, what's it all about? About that, I was thinking maybe Cahir could handle it for me. I was told it required a bit of skill with battling, so... Ah yes, that request came from Maya of the Diamond Clan, if I recall correctly. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Heatway since before the Galaxy team arrived. If we could establish good relations, I'm sure there's much we could learn from them. Including more about the local Pokemon. But we can discuss that all tomorrow. For today, we should eat up and get some rest. Eating up and rest. Alright. The next day. Oh, guess we're being yanked right outside. Listen, do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Alright. Thank you. I'll be waiting for you at the training grounds then. If you've caught a lot of Pokemon, you may want to visit the pastures to change up your team. I wonder what she might want. Anyway, I'm going to see about doing my hair quickly. Because hairstyling is only 500. That's a bargain! That's a bargain! Not sure we'll have anything we want hairstyle-wise from here, though. To be blunt. Okay, curled is the general hairstyle I use, but yeah, we can go with chestnut, slate, gold, black, or white. I guess white is the closest, you know, to what I got going on. But yeah, curled is the longest hairstyle you can get as a guy in this game, which is kind of a shame. I was hoping there'd be a longer one, but there's not. Devastating. I can see a green tint in that white. Vaguely, if I, like, delusion up a bit. There's, like, a teal colour that you can get later on, but I think that might even be post-game. At the least it's very late game. I guess it makes sense that, green is a colour you don't unlock from the beginning when it's a game set in the past, but it's a bit of a shame because I would like to, you know, accurately represent myself in the game, but oh well. But yeah, let's do a bit of saving. Maybe a bit more saving, even. Crazy that. And... uh-oh. I don't think the Poking Doku is ready. And if it's not ready, then my mouse might go away. Okay. Pokidoku today. Today's Pokidoku. Pokidoku of the day. Let's do that. Because I love a good bit of Pokidoku. Alright, progress is saved. So, let's get on with things. Okay. Covering chat a bit, but damn, that's not great. Alright. So yeah, Pokidoku. We have Gala Steel types, Johto Steel types, and Sinnoh Steel types. We have Gala Flying types, Johto Flying types, and Sinnoh Flying types. Then we have Gala Fighting types, Johto Fighting types, and Sinnoh Fighting types. Okay, Sinnoh Fighting types. My mind immediately goes to Mega Lopunny specifically, because Mega Lopunny is a niche pick. I'm trying to figure out if there are any, have I got an answer for you? Is it Mr. Basculin, perchance? Alright, yeah, Mega Lopunny is the one that comes to mind pretty quick. Wonder if there are any other niche fighting types in this game, though. Because people tend to not think of Mega Evolutions, but I feel like the answers that people tend to not think of have been getting higher scores lately. Obviously, Meta-type, Meta-Chamagen 3, fighting types in Sinnoh. Obviously, Riolu and Lucario. Monferno and Infernape as well. No, Maylene uses Machoke, Meditite, and Lucario, which is kind of annoying because it does not help me narrow down what I am looking for. I'm gonna put Mega Lopunny. 5%, that seems pretty good, honestly. Then up to Gala Steel types. Obviously, like, Gmax Corviknight comes to mind pretty quick, along with Gmax Copperaja. I feel like those tend to be pretty good bets. But I wonder how good bets they actually are going to be. I'm gonna go with Gmax no, I feel like Corviknight's Gmax and Copperaja's Gmax do often get higher. I'm trying to think of what other steel types there are in Gala. As far as I remember, there's no steel type trainer. Which is generally what it... That's like the easiest way to judge the Pokemon of an area. Is by thinking of like what type of trainer uses the type. Oh, Duraludon and Gmax Duraludon. But I feel like Duraludon and Gmax Duraludon would score pretty high, right? But would they score higher than Corviknight and Copperaja? Because Corviknight and Copperaja are the ones that always come to my mind. You know what? Base forms do often not do well. So what if I go with Q-Phone? 9.4. That's really not the best, but it's better than nothing, I think. How about the doggos? Boltoned? It's a shame G-Max Butterfree doesn't count as a flying type. As in a Gala flying type. Orbeetle's Psychic. And Eldegoss don't count either. Galarian Farfetch'd is fighting type. Just unsure if that would actually score low. Or if I'd be better off going with like G-Max Urshifu. Or Zapdos. I'm gonna go with Farfetch'd. I feel like people would think of Farfetch'd after the other options there. 3.8. I don't really know if I'm doing good or bad today. Oh, you know, the game doggos. They do tend to get really low for some reason. Zamazenta's the lowest, isn't it? I feel like people always brush over them, and I was brushing over them. Zacian, actually. Shit. Should have seen that coming. Flying types in Gala. Gala flying types. G-Max Corviknight is always the one that comes to mind, but I feel like G-Max Corviknight is starting to get higher and higher score. Oh, Cramorant. I'm gonna go Corvisquire, though. 30%! I always try to game the system and I fuck myself over doing it every time without fail. Like, I was like, everyone's going to think Corviknight, G-Max Corviknight, Rookidee, and Cramorant. But Corvisquire's going to... Man. Okay, Mega Scizor for this. Flying type from Johto. What Megas are there in Johto for flying types? I'm not sure there are any. There aren't actually that many Johto Mega Evolutions. Cramorant was 8%. I immediately knew it would be low after seeing 30% from Corvisquire. I should have put one of the birds or something. Johto flying types. Obviously Ho and Lugia, but I'd assume they get pretty high. I can't believe I fumbled that fucking hard. Pokedoku summoning 3 trillion Corvisquire fans to crawl out of the woodwork, specifically right now. I'm gonna put Lediba. 2.6, that's pretty good. Johto fighting types, obviously Hitmontop and Tyrogue. But I feel like there are gotta be more than that. Heracross. Mega Heracross? New Pokedex entry at least. 9.4, oh well. Sinnoh Steel types and Sinnoh Flying types. I'm gonna put Chatot. 4.8, pretty low, and then Sinnoh Steel types. Obviously Shieldon and Bastiodon, Magnezone. I'm gonna put Dialga Origin. Did I misclick or something? Oh, that's Hisui. I see. Mega Lucario was the lowest. Interesting. Oh yeah, I should have put Zapdos' Gala form there. Yeah, Corvus Squire was the highest. Why was Corvus Squire the highest? That's so weird. Farfetch'd Gala wasn't actually that high up. Mega Heracross was the lowest here. Mega Galley was the lowest here. Not that far below. I was actually pretty high off over the lowest Sinnoh one of these. Delibird was the lowest here. Zamazenta was the lowest Sinnoh Zacian. Oh, they've tied, actually. Zacian's got a bit more. Should have put that instead of Qfon. Qfon was pretty high, but Qfon wasn't that much higher. Funny thing is, you put Gallade and Urshifu with different forms. Ah! Mega Caesar was actually the lowest here, which was nice. Common Arena W. Bit of a fumble today, oh well. Hopefully better luck on Friday. Friday, of course, being, what's it called? What am I doing on Friday? Blastoise raids. We'll be doing Blastoise raids this Friday. There's the Blastoise 7-star raids out, so we'll be doing those. I would recommend stopping by, because they'll be very good and awesome. Who doesn't love a good bit of Blastoise raids? It will be interesting to see what the fight is like. I think it's Steel type, so, will be interesting to see what strategies are the best for that one. But yeah, thank you all for coming. I hope you've all had a great time. I certainly have. And I will see you all on Friday. Oh yeah, and enjoy your time off, Rob. Alright, goodbye and good night.